Please be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of Class Downingtown 131 and West Grove 10. We thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Beth Ann Puckett, also known as Mrs. P, and I'm the director of the Chester County Intermediate Unit Practical Nursing Program. These two classes are unique, as they started out separately in Level 1 and Level 2, and then merged in Level 3 and 4. It wasn't always easy at first to have such a large class with different personalities combined and get along, but we were able to watch the class grow and continue their success in each level until they got to this very special day. We are thrilled to have met each and every one of them and be part of their journey as they reach their goals. Class Downingtown 131 and Class WG10, you did it. All of your hard work, dedication, determination, and perseverance kept you focused and got you to this special day. We are so proud of all of you and congratulate you on your accomplishments. I would now like to introduce Dr. Joseph Fullerton, the Director of Career Technical Customized Education.
Good evening. On behalf of our Executive Director, George Fiore, and our Assistant Executive Director, Steve Gerhardt, I'd like to welcome you to this joyous occasion. And it's appropriate that we're having this ceremony just 6 days away from Thanksgiving because we have a lot to be thankful for. Might be the first time I've ever received an amen while I was speaking. Feel kind of good about that. The first group of people I want to recognize and say I am thankful for from the bottom of my heart is the people that work with me on a day-to-day basis to present a class like this to you, Mrs. Puckett and the faculty of the Chester County Intermediate Unit Practical Nursing Program. Would you join me in recognizing their efforts? I'm also thankful for all of you, parents, family, friends, that are here this evening to celebrate the accomplishment of this group of students. You have allowed us to affect their lives. You have trusted us to take them at one level and give them back to you at another. And that is something we hold dear, near and dear. 15 months ago, these students walked into a classroom with a stack of books 4 feet high. Didn't know what they were going to do. And tonight, they're going to leave here nurses. It is not often that I get an opportunity to grow as close as I did to this particular group of students, these classes. In fact, I believe I know half of them by first name. I am honored and privileged to be able to say that to you. Downingtown 131, West Grove, thank you for the opportunity to watch you grow into the young men and women that you are. Thank you for the opportunity to see you go and leave our classrooms, leave our hallways, and put your mark onto the world. And thank you in advance for taking care of me as I get into advanced age. Parents and families, thank you for being here tonight and celebrate this. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, and we are proud of this group of individuals.
Thank you, Dr. Fullerton. Graduates, please stand. Upon achievement of program requirements, these graduates have successfully completed a Pennsylvania State Board of Nursing approved and ASIN accredited practical nursing program. It is with great pride that I present to you the 131st full-time Downingtown and 10th full-time West Grove class of the Chester County Intermediate Unit Practical Nursing Program. Please be seated. I now welcome class presidents Cindy Gonzalez Arizaga and Michael Hobbs to come to the stage to present the guest speaker.
Hello. With 15 years of hands-on experience, Talonda Rogers returned to her roots in 2019 to teach the very same practical nursing program where her own journey began. Since seeing her growing need for nursing professionals, she chose to share her expertise in the classroom where she finds joy in guiding future nurses. During the 2020 pandemic, she wrote Nursing School, What I've Learned May Make Your Life Easier, which became an Amazon bestseller.
Through this initiative at 4tmommy.org, she helps bridge the gap in postpartum care by providing education, support, and connection to vital resources. A sought-after speaker at healthcare events and community gatherings, Talonda continues to advocate for better maternal health care while inspiring the next generation of nurses. She resides in Coatesville with her family and has been married for 22 years. She's a proud mother to 4 children, Sabria, Taya, Rena, and Cameron Rogers. Please welcome Ms. Talonda to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. Oh, I'm glad y'all turned around. To the families here tonight, thank you. Your support made this possible. You saw the late nights, the tired mornings, the moments of doubt, and you helped them keep going, so this is also your night. Most importantly, to the graduates. Tonight is special because we're celebrating not just what you've learned, but who you've become. Throughout this program, we would say, it's in you. Whatever you need to succeed is already there. You just must dig deep to find it. Let me begin with Bree Lavender. You are my example of digging deep. You overcame what some would say were insurmountable odds to be here tonight. You wanted this so badly. You dug deep, and look at you tonight. You made it happen. Lydia, you worked your way through the program, proving success is possible, even with a full plate. And Lexi, your drive to be the absolute best is unmatched. Take that drive with you throughout your career. It will take you far. Every instructor, public speaker, trainer has a fear of technology breaking down or not working right, or maybe it's just me. Thank you to my go-to tech support, Jose and Lana, who thought it not robbery to come to my rescue on several occasions. It pays to seek out the young people who are around you. And both of you are to be commended for choosing such a great career path at your ages. Malik. You taught us about balance, juggling life's challenges while taking on every task with determination. I was stunned when you told me that after tutoring sessions with me, you would sit for another couple of hours until everything I gave you was complete. You were determined to be successful. I'll never forget one of the times things got a bit testy in the classroom, and everyone showed up in the office to vent to Mrs. P. She turned and looked at you to ask if you had anything to add, and you said, "No, I'm just here looking good." We'd also often encourage you students to use the tools you have to help you figure things out. and Kelly literally did just that. You came to clinical with every single tool you needed, and probably some you didn't, and why? Because you were proving to yourself that you were prepared and ready. And as the saying goes, if you stay ready, then you ain't got to get ready. So in response to your daughter who once said, "Mom studies too much," look at her now, baby. She did this for you kids. Mom was focused, dedicated, and yes, ready. Fabby, short for fabulous. You made everything look effortless with your friendly personality and easygoing spirit. You had a level of comfort with your patients that helped them feel at ease. Speaking of feeling at ease, I trusted Jay completely with new mothers because of her confidence and natural leadership. And the way you told the story of watching your first delivery with such excitement and infectious, hilarious, and yes, a perineum can twist and turn and stretch that much. Millie, Bree Dietz, Alicia, and Ola showed us that quiet strength speaks volumes. Bree Dietz, remember that patient with the 30 meds? I'm sure you must have said, "Mrs. Rogers is crazy," but you never complained, at least not out loud to me. You showed compassion and won her over, proving that a soft answer turns away wrath. Ola, you juggled family life, and look at you, Ma. That's what you called me. At first, I was like, huh? But then I looked it up, and it talked about it being a term of respect. But it also mentions a term for an older woman, Ola. Okay. I got you, Ola. But moving on, Millie. What a testament to your kids. You are showing them that it doesn't matter the circumstances. Instead, with focus and determination, it's possible to go after your goals and achieve them. And Alicia, your unique humor reminded us that being a great nurse means bringing your whole self to the job. Don't ever change. Haley, you complimented this class of sometimes strong personalities with an even keel and a thoughtful, caring nature, never forgetting to say thank you, and that meant a lot. While your friend Umu showed us the heart of nursing by always offering to help students in lower levels. Offering self is a technique involving being present and available, very important traits of a good nurse and a new wife. Our Liz V, handled complex patients with incredible grace, and Liz S maintained a fantastic attitude. Sophia's sweet disposition made patients truly feel cared for. And Sam, you didn't let first attempts keep you down. You pushed and persevered. You all were a pleasure to teach in clinical. Bendu, Bendu, Bendu. You are as unique as your name, and to know you is to love you. And no, we're not getting out of this graduation early. All joking aside, you should be proud of yourself for being an overcomer. Speaking of overcomers, Alasia had to overcome some things just to get to school each day. I remember the uncanny feeling that we had met somewhere before and then discovering what a small world it is. Your intelligence, commitment to your studies, and compassionate care you gave to your patients was great to watch. Finally, our class presidents, Cindy and Michael. Cindy, when I think of you and your ability, one word comes to mind: execute. You could execute any task efficiently and effectively, and again, without a question or complaint. As an instructor, it's just nice to get the students who just do. And Michael, you took leadership to new heights. whether advocating for classmates, accompanying them to go talk to Mrs. P, helping them find their voice, assisting in clinical as my extra charge nurse, or mysteriously turning a grumpy patient nice, you truly, as you said, got them together. If there's one thing I know about this class, it's that you all can say, you got it together, and now here you are. Remember this moment. Everything you need is within you. The knowledge, the compassion, the strength. You didn't make it through nursing school. You discovered the resilience that was within you all along. Congratulations again, class. We are so proud of you and can't wait to see the amazing nurses you'll become. And as always, in the words of my mentor, Les Brown, I'll see you at the top because the bottom is overcrowded.
Thank you for those inspiring words, Mrs. Rogers. I would now like to introduce the class awards for valedictorian and salutatorian. The salutatorian of class WG10 showed hard work and determination throughout the program. She is quiet, kind, and compassionate towards her patients and classmates. I know she will make a great nurse with her kind heart and jovial spirit. Please join me in congratulating the salutatorian of class WG10, Alasia Stanford. The salutatorian of class Downingtown 131 was a strong student academically who never gave up. She is a hard worker, resilient, and extremely diligent. She is always looking for new things to learn. I know she will continue to further her nursing education in a BSN program, and I have no doubt will make a great nurse and nurse leader one day. Please join me in congratulating the salutatorian of class Downingtown 131, Alexis Lichner. The valedictorian of class WG10 is quiet, some would even say shy, yet has a strong work ethic and is very intelligent. She is caring and thoughtful towards her classmates, teachers, and patients. She is a patient advocate and will always do what's best for her patients. I know she will make a wonderful nurse and always put patients first. Please join me in congratulating the valedictorian of class WG10, Cindy Gonzalez Oliver. The valedictorian of class Downingtown 131 has a kind and gentle way about him. He is caring and extremely intelligent. He was always willing to help others out and is a team player. He studied hard and always gave it his best effort. I know he will make an amazing nurse, and I am excited to see where the future will take him. Please join me in congratulating this year's valedictorian of class Downingtown 131, Jose Maria Maya.
Welcome and good evenings, families and friends, instructors and administrators, and of course, the graduating class of Downingtown 131 and West Grove 10. It's such an honor to stand before you as one of the valedictorians. It has been an incredible journey, 15 months to be exact, together as a class, even with the merging halfway throughout the program. And I'll be honest, I was nervous about it at first, but it ended up being really nice. And we are a class I'm sure that directors and instructors will not forget. I came into this program not knowing what to expect, besides that nursing school is hard. And soon enough I found out that was true, and I'm sure my classmates can agree with me. Who knew that the ABCs was just more than the alphabet, and don't even get me started on ABGs. The one thing that made nursing school easier was knowing that we had each other's backs, and that we were all in it together, and we even made some of our lifelong friends. There's been a combination of good times and bad times, times of laughter, lots of laughter, tears, snoring, yes, snoring. And of course, times of last-minute studying for an exam we forgot about the morning of. However, it was all worth it to get to today. We couldn't have done it without our amazing instructors who were very patient with us during clinical and lecture, even though I'm sure they felt like they were just speaking to an empty room most of the time. And of course, our directors, Mrs. Puckett and Dr. Fullerton, for helping guide us along the way. Thank you. And a special shout out to Dan Schultz and Beth Ann Lindenbaum, who were the instructors for West Grove 10 during level 1 and 2, and they're here to see us graduate tonight. Thank you. And to our families, thank you for supporting us throughout this journey. It is as much as an accomplishment for us as it is for you, especially being there to hear us rant about a rough exam or a tough day. And to my parents and to my family, surprise! You guys didn't know. Thank you for supporting me throughout this journey in my life, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. I love you guys. Los amo. And to my class, where do I even begin? I could be here all night talking about my favorite moments with you guys. I am so proud of each and every one of you, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you and I. And we can finally stop counting down the days to graduation. We made it. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. I'm extremely grateful to be able to stand here and speak today as the valedictorian of Class D-131. We have all worked extremely hard to get to where we are today. All of us as students, some of us as full-time employees, and even more impressively, some of us as parents. I look around at my classmates on this happy day to see their smiles shining with opportunity. As for some of us, this will be our first step into the healthcare field. For others, a role with higher responsibilities. And for the mothers of our program, a way to provide a better future for their current families or for the families that are yet to come. That is the beauty of our class. The graduates that sit before you all come from different paths, homes, and even countries. All of us driven by an infinite number of possible motivators, all the while dealing with our own struggles, whether that be financial, mental health, or invisible disabilities. And despite of them, we've persevered because we are motivated for ourselves and by the people we love. But it's not just us who are driven. I would like to thank our instructors, directors, and staff for making this possible. Your drive to see us succeed and be the nurses that we want to see out there in that field is what makes this possible. This program is in the top 5 in the state of Pennsylvania for a reason, and that is because of each and every single one of you. Getting to know the people who made this day possible was a privilege and an honor. I would like now to thank the following individuals who quite literally made this day possible for me. My high school guidance counselor, Ms. McQuaid, who suggested I take the Health Career Pathways program at TCHS my senior year, which ended with me meeting my favorite high school teacher, Ms. Tonya Longsinger, who then suggested the option of taking this program. To them, I say thank you. To my friends, who would force me out of my house when I didn't have the motivation to take care of myself. To them, I say thank you. To my incredible siblings, Emiliano Maya, a best friend since birth, Josue Maya, a second father figure to me, and my sister, Daniela Maya, the person with a truly open door policy, I say thank you. To my father, the man who has spent countless days and nights working hard, destroying his back so our family, both in Mexico and in the US, could live comfortably, all the while sending me to school. To him, I say thank you. And last, but certainly not least, to my mother, the woman who sacrificed getting to see her 7-year-old boy grow up into the young man he is today, just so he could step foot in this country. To her, I say thank you. And to all of our graduates, thank you. And congratulations, we did it! Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy and Jose. One thing I want to share very quickly about both Cindy and Jose. They both were Health Career Pathway students at the TCHS Brandywine and TCHS West Grove campus. And that's a rare opportunity to see both of them come from that program and both be valedictorians of their class. It's very commendable, so I congratulate you both. I now would like to welcome the class president of Downingtown 131, Michael Hobbs, to join class president Cindy Gonzalez Arizaga on stage to lead their classes in the Practical Nurses Pledge. Graduates, please stand.
I sincerely pledge myself to dedicate my life to the delivery of healthcare, to maintain high standards of personal ethics, and to advance the knowledge of my profession. I will endeavor to conserve life, alleviate suffering, and promote health. I will be an advocate to those in need and provide the well-being of those in my care without prejudice. I will not use my knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity, neither will I disclose any personal matters entrusted to me. With integrity, I will practice education as a responsible member of the healthcare profession. I will follow these precepts and guard them sacredly.
I invite the other class officers for class Downingtown 131 and WG10 to join Michael and Cindy on the stage as I call their names. Graduates, you may sit. Class Downingtown 131 officers, Vice President Umu Jallo, Secretary Lydia Shepard, Treasurer Kiana Kelly Randolph, and Resource Malik James. Class WG10 officers, Vice President Samantha Wood, Secretary Alasia Stanford, Treasurer Elizabeth Smith, and Resource Brianna Dees. The Nightingale Lamp. During the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale gained the nickname, the Lady with the Lamp. deriving from a phrase in a report in the London Times, which described her as a ministering angel whose slender form glides quietly along each corridor. She may be observed alone with a little lamp in her hand, making her solitary rounds, caring for the sick and wounded soldiers. Within 6 months of her arrival in Scutari, the mortality rate dropped from 42.7% to 2.2%. Florence insisted on adequate lighting, diet, hygiene, and activity. She was well ahead of her time. She understood even then that the mind and body worked together, that cleanliness helped to prevent infection, and that it promoted healing. As a symbol of unity and of caring in the nursing profession, our graduating class officers from Downingtown 131 will pass the lamp to their fellow graduating class officers from Class WG10, reminding them in our high-tech healthcare role not to lose sight of the caring component of nursing. You may pass your lamps. Thank you for exchanging the lamps and continuing our tradition of caring and compassion. You may be seated.
Look good, Mom.
I now would like to take a moment to acknowledge our prior instructors as well as our current practical nursing staff and faculty in the audience this evening. These hardworking individuals dedicate a lot of their time and have impacted each of these students' lives while in the program. Faculty and staff, please stand when I call your name to be acknowledged. Teresa Berkman. Holly Brown. Julia Freebert. Gigi Hayes. Lisa Hotchkiss. Leslie James. Stacy Krasner. Beth Linenball. Anna Richards. Talonda Rogers. Dan Schultz. Maria Schultz. And Leslie Waltz. This team is what makes our program so special and fourth in the state of PA. Their experience, dedication, and hard work to meet the students' needs on a daily basis is outstanding. I thank you all for contributing and making this program so amazing. As I share often with the students and graduates, we are most thankful to have met each of you. Our life has changed as each class teaches us some life lessons, and your class has definitely taught me some life lessons. But in the end, we become better teachers and a better director and better people because of meeting all of you. So thank you. Attaining academic excellence in such a rigorous program is commendable. I would like to recognize graduates who met the academic requirements for the National Association of Licensed Practical Nurses Honor Society. These graduates who have demonstrated and achieved this honor are wearing gray and burgundy cords this evening. Will the following students please stand and remain standing until all are called to be recognized? Ola Jamoki Awadapo. Brianna Dietz. Cindy Gonzalez Arizaga. Michael Hobbs. Kiana Kelly Randolph. Fabiola Lara Milan. Alexis Lichner. Jose Maria Maya Zamora. Mildred Powell. Lydia Shepard. Alicia Smith. Alasia Stanford. And Samantha Wood. You may be seated. Recognition of PNP ambassadors. PNP ambassadors represent the practical nursing program at school or community events, volunteering their own time above and beyond school hours. These students volunteer their time at open houses, fall festivals, college fairs, and helped recruit future practical nursing students. I have to say this class was one of my #1 volunteers that volunteered for time. No special names, Malik and Haley. Will the following students please stand and be recognized. Stay standing until all are called. Malik James. Michael Hobbs. Umu Jallo. Jay Jones. Benju Cowley. Kiana Kelly Randolph. Brianna Lavender. Haley Lugo. Sophia Norton. Mildred Powell. Lydia Shepard. And Alicia Smith. You may be seated. I now have the privilege of recognizing the following students for perfect attendance for the entire program. This is a commendable accomplishment to not be absent or late for all 4 levels of the 15-month program. There are many students that succeed in perfect attendance maybe for one of the levels, but that's challenging in itself, but not for all 4. Will the following students please stand once I call your name and be recognized for perfect attendance for the entire program? Alexis Lichner. And Jose Maria Maya Zamora. You may be seated. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for, the awarding of diplomas. Each student received a school pin. Every school has a distinct pin which easily identifies the graduates to their fellow alumni and is a source of pride. We always wear our school pins over our heart. The graduates are going to take a moment to line up, and as I call their name, please come up to receive your diploma. Fabiola Lara Milan. Haley Lugo. Ola Jamoki Awadapo. Brianna Dietz. Sophia Norton. Lydia Shepard. Lisbeth Villicana. Samantha Wood. Elizabeth Smith. Mildred Powell. Brianna Lavender. Cindy Gonzalez Arizaga. Michael Hobbs. Alasia Stanford. Bendu Cali. Jose Maria Maya Zamora. Lana Hartman. Alicia Smith. My girl, Jay Jones. Umu Jallo. Malik James. Kiana Kelly Randolph. Alexis Lichner. As we bring the ceremony to a close, I would like to extend thanks to the Downingtown STEM Academy for hosting our event, as well as our CCIU administration, communications team, and horticultural departments for all of their help. And I especially want to thank you all for joining us here this evening as our guests. They're just going to take a moment to come up on stage. To conclude our ceremony, graduates, please move your tassels from right to left. And I now present to you our newest nurse colleagues, the graduates of Class Downingtown 131 and Congratulations. You may go be with your friends and family.
go this way or?
You go that way, honey, yeah.